Checked in for Lopez. Thomas comes in for Porzingis. Langston Galloway's checked in for Aaron Aflalo. And it's Grant in for Jose Calderon. Greg, you're right with Porzingis. It made sense for him to wait one more year. Clark has a lot to learn, but still comes over, as a much talked about player, a much better player than had he declared last season.
I agree with you, yet he'll still need time to develop, but all the ingredients are there. He's got a chance to be a really good player.
Yeah, the Latvian had a great shot for his height, and there'll be an interesting stretch for in the NBA.
Good call.
From deep LeBron, another three for Cleveland.
It has been a three-point barrage for them since halftime.
Not sure if it's been by design or simply by accident, but either way, it has been impressive.
O'Quinn, the pass to Galloway. Grant with the ball. And he gets it to go.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Butler against Grant. Just 4 to shoot. Misses the three. And here's Anthony from the arc. All right, we welcome you back to what's been a hard-fought battle. Fourth quarter should be good. The Cavaliers trail by 4. We've got the beast. O'Neal is out there with Durant. Then there's Irving. And it's Harden in a two-guard. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers.
The defenders need to recognize and be alert to staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Calderon kicks to Galloway. Calderon dishes to Galloway. Outside Anthony. And there's the call on Durant. That is his first foul of the game. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Butler's checked in. And a switcher also for New York. Lopez is checked in.
You can't afford to give him that kind of a look.
Well, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Outside for Durant to tie it up. Cleveland gets it back from deep three-point range. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel.
No doubt for me, the offense looks better in the second half. They've been able to dial down those turnovers, and that's been a huge help.
Anthony, the pass to Porzingis. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet.
Assist from
Anthony's got 4 assists now tonight. From deep Harden. The Knicks pull it in. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Aflalo, no good.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavaliers will retain possession.
Oh, nice play there to get a hand on that pass and tip it out of bounds.
Just a whisker away from coming up with the steal there.
Here's the beast. No good on the quick three.
And sometimes we all just want to show people that we have the range.
Yeah, you speaking from experience? We already know how good his range is. He shouldn't be firing from that deep.
From deep, Harden sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
Key buckets, and we know he delivers down the stretch.
New York calls timeout.
Listen, the Knicks finishing at the bottom of the East last season. They didn't go into the season thinking they were in for a rough go, making last season all that more painstaking for the fans.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Hi, Kevin. Derek Fisher was just going over the plan with his team.
He was highly animated when he was talking to them, telling them this is going to be a huge win for us. When we close this out, it will go a long way towards showing the rest of the league what we're capable of.
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris. And for the Knicks and their play against the rest of the conference, guys, we've been talking about only Clark 11 wins in 52 games.
And you know, Kevin, what's worse is the Knicks were 5-21 at home against the East. No matter how you slice that up, the Knicks had a season that everybody would like to forget in New York.
And it's time for an injury report. Now an update on Kyrie Irving from Doris Burke. Doris, what'd you find out?
Thanks, Kevin. I just talked with Cleveland's head athletic trainer. He said he's having back spasms and it's causing him a lot of pain.
Thank you, Doris, for the update. We appreciate it, and we really hope for the best as always.
And he's a tough guy. My guess is he'll be back before we know it and better than ever.
Greg, I sure hope you're right. I mean, there are just so many uncertainties when it comes to dealing with injuries, though. Let's hope for the best.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Here's the screen. Here's the beast. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot two right here.
And it's strange to think that early last year, all the talk in the media was about the in-house fighting on the Cavs. Goes to show just how much better things are for a team when they're winning.
Michael Jordan, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Westbrook comes in for Jimmy Butler. To the inside, here's Lopez. That falls. Nice feed this time from Jose Calderon. Lopez has got 10 points in just the second half. Well, as rough as the Cavs might have started the season, Clark, they were all at peace near the end. Things turned around certainly after the All-Star break. Had their amazing playoff run, great momentum, and that confidence showed every game they played.
Really did, and I thought the big three found a way to come together nicely and smooth out the rough spots, and James, Irvin, and Love ended up being the highest scoring trio in the league last year.
And after all that time, finally, they've been able to tie it up here in the fourth quarter. What a comeback and what a finish we have in store.
And their greatest enemy during that comeback was the clock, but they can finally stop worrying about time and start thinking about how to win this thing now.
Here's Jordan. It's good, and it's his sixth make against 11 attempts.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot. And he has starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
From deep three-point range, the long distance three is good. And the Cavaliers lead by 3.
You know, once he crosses half court, you need to stay awake because he can drop it from deep.
No doubt. He is a threat from anywhere.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. They're behind by 3. There's a minute 47 left in the fourth quarter. LeBron, he's checked in for Cleveland. Kyrie Irving comes in for Russell Westbrook. There's a minute 47 left to play. Here in the fourth, Porzingis. It's rebounded by Cleveland. The Beast's got his fourth rebound in this one. And the dunk by Jordan.
And the deeper we get into this game, it seems like the more the offenses are in rhythm.
Without question. I mean, both of these teams are firing on full broadband bandwidth. I mean, full throttle ahead.
New York calls timeout. They're trailing by 5. 1:37 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Russell Westbrook's checked in for the Cavaliers. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Lopez touched it last.
Well, he just didn't make the catch, didn't look the ball into his hands. He must have thought the ball was going somewhere else.
1:37 left in the fourth quarter. Kicks it to James. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Jose Calderon. Calderon's got his third rebound on the night. Follow goes in.
It's been a good game for Aflalo. 10 points, and he was able to come up with one steal, too.
You know what? He's been a difference maker defensively today, Clark. He's disrupted more plays than the stat sheet will show.
And he does get the second one, and that shrinks the margin to just 4.
They really could have used a perfect trip to the line there. Instead, they're still down 2 possessions.
And that one's good.
Those are starting to add up. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 of them have been three-pointers.
And clearly it's about how poorly the defense has played. They've got to close out faster.
And yes, sir, that one drops. Lopez has got 14 points here in the second half.
How about raising his game here in the fourth quarter? Missing just 1 of his 5 attempts so far.
Stolen by O'Neal. From deep. And it's Westbrook again missing. For New York, they've gone 6 of 13, so just above 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter. And it's sent back by O'Neal. Good on that shot, and with that, the Cavalier lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Lopez. Well, we can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, you got the lead. Burn some clock here.
Smart move.
Yeah.
Man, this fourth quarter has been tremendous. They have been exceptional from deep.
Yeah, a bunch of their points coming from long range here. A major barrage.
36 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And he commits the intentional foul. Here's the beast. Out of bounds, New York takes possession.
Knicks ball.
New York calls timeout. They're down by 4. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Howard's checked in for O'Neal. And so it's New York with it. Anthony drives in. Good D by LeBron. And an intentional foul right there.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what, Greg? Who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late game free throws are a lot different than early game free throws in terms of making them.
Yeah, showing off a really smooth stroke there, and that will add to their lead.
Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Cavaliers lead by 8.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
Gets the 3 to fall.
Boy, he made a nice little bounce pass there. We call that the pocket pass, and he did it well.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
That's his second personal foul.
First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6.
At the line for 2.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game. 6 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Galloway. We see the Cavaliers get the win here. It was up for grabs.
Gentlemen, I'm here with James.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Kevin, thank you. So why don't we take a look now at our Jordan Player of the Game? He notched his season high, and his scoring really seemed to set the tempo for his team tonight.
I think his efficiency from the field was the biggest factor in this win. He made over 60% of his shots. I don't care if you're playing one-on-one or one-on-5. That is a great percentage.
I don't know if there's a fan base that loves their star more than this crowd. Wow. I'm getting jealous, and he feeds off that support. Once they got behind him, he became unstoppable, man.
And folks, that'll wrap it up for tonight. We hope you enjoyed the game. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Have a good evening.